Hello you guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today is Saturday and it's still pretty early. It's like almost 9:30ish right now. And we're just gonna have a lazy weekend. I woke up probably like 2.5 hours ago and I've not changed or anything. Like I'm just hanging out. I made some breakfast, I made some coffee. We did a couple of things. I did like the dishes and stuff like that, like ran the dishwasher, but mostly I've just been reading. I've been reading One Dark Window the last week or so, but I feel like I haven't really had too much time for reading in general the last couple of weeks, just because I'm getting reacclimated to my work schedule and like going into the office and that kind of thing. So I would like to spend some time this weekend reading. We don't have any major plans, so mostly just want to do a little bit of like some kind of workout. Need to clean the house. It's my weekend to do chores and hang out with P and Ryan, and we'll see what else we do. It's supposed to be pretty warm. I feel like it's gonna feel like summer this weekend because today's high is 78, which I'm actually so excited about. And same with tomorrow, it's gonna be 76. So it's gonna be such a nice, beautiful, sunny weekend, and I'm just very, very excited about it. Right now, I'm just gonna continue reading. Like I said, I don't really have any plans, so I think I wanna do that for a little bit and then we'll get ready for the day and do a workout in the morning so that I can like just get that out of the way and not have to have it lingering over me. But since I just ate breakfast, I kind of want to like relax for a little bit. So welcome, and let's get into the vlog. Okay, I changed my mind. I decided to kind of get ready for the day. I need to get a jacket because it's still a little cold. I think I'm gonna sit outside and read for a little bit longer. I just really feel like I want to like, I don't know, soak up those like spring summer vibes that I feel like I experience so much at this house, where I can just like sit outside all day and read with P. Those are like some of my favorite days. Like when we have no plans and I can just spend it at home with my family, basically. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Also, I just put on these earrings. I have actually never worn these. Ryan got them for me like, I want to say probably about a year ago at a flea market. I'm not usually like a big blue flower person. I do have some fun earrings, but this is not typically the type of earring that I reach for on the day-to-day. But I saw them today and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Why not? Why not have some like fun blue earrings? When he gets home from skateboarding, I'm sure he'll see them and he'll be appreciative that I'm finally wearing them. Like I said, I'm reading some more of my book, One Dark Window. So I'm now fully invested in the story and excited to continue reading, and like could see myself just binging the book for the day because it is a romantasy. So at the very beginning of the book, there was like a little bit of lore dumping where I had to kind of like figure out how the magic system worked and like what the dynamic between everybody is and that kind of thing. But now that I have that understanding, I feel like it's easier to just like go and read the book. So we're gonna get to more of that. I'm on chapter 10 right now. There's like 30 chapters or something like that. So I have a ways to go, but I am gonna read some more. I think I'm also, actually before I read, I'm gonna quickly do the dishes because I ran the dishwasher this morning. Some of the dishes ended up not clean for some reason. And then there's a few things that I need to hand wash, like a frying pan. I need to clean the air fryer basket because I usually use that little silicone insert that I got. But every now and then, like once a week or so, I like to actually like hand wash it to clean it out just because oil can still go around it, and a couple of other like small things like that. So I'm gonna clean those first so I can just get them out of the way, empty the dishwasher, and then everything will be like cleaned up, and then we can go and sit outside and read.
Hi. Come here.
He just said, well, said I can't come because I'm working, and then he said, say I'm working right now.
Okay, liars. All right, I just made a latte. Ryan is gonna make his coffee right now. I ended up taking a nap and I really needed that. I think that because I was reading outside, it was like very sunny and warm and it just made me super sleepy. And I had like nightmares last night. It was not the best, but Ryan's making his coffee. I just made mine and we're going to go walk around. I think we decided on Sunset Boulevard. One of our friends may or may not join us as well, so that would be fun, but we'll see. She's running errands and she said if it like times match up, then we'll all go together or like meet up there. So we're just gonna get our things together and then we're gonna head out and just enjoy the day because it's so beautiful outside. Did you have fun? All right, we're back home. It's actually so fun. I don't remember if I updated you guys, but we tend to, as you guys know, go out on like a random Saturday or Sunday at like 2 p.m. to walk around a part of LA with P, or sometimes just by ourselves. And lately we've been inviting some of our friends to do it with us because we've noticed that a lot of our friends kind of have the same thing happening with them where like it'll be a random weekend day and they have plans in the morning or in the evening, but nothing happening in the middle of the day and they kind of want to get out of the house. So we invited one of our friends and, well, actually it's a couple, but one of the, how do I say that? One of the people in that couple is out of town. So the girlfriend came to hang out with us, which was really fun because we actually have never hung out with her one-on-one. We've only hung out with her boyfriend one-on-one and it was really enjoyable. We walked around Silver Lake. We got some teas, some like iced tea. We got to hang out with P obviously, which is always really fun. So we're back home. Ryan is gonna play some Xbox and I'm going to read some more of my book, which as you guys know is something that we really enjoy doing. And then we'll see what we do with the rest of the day. But I'm gonna read as much as I can because before we left, I got super into this book and I'm so excited to continue it. So let's hang out for a little bit. I think we're both a little tired after like walking around and stuff as well. Hello you guys, it's already 9 p.m. I was reading my book for a little bit. I got to the 40% mark and then I ended up on my phone and watching a couple of YouTube videos. And honestly, I don't really know where the time has gone. So I think I want to get back to a little bit more reading. I feel like I, in the mornings, have been doing such a good job of just like not being on my phone, not letting myself get sucked into it, having the motivation to think about like, okay, I want to like eat good food and I want to do my workouts and all of that stuff. And by the time I hit the evening, I'm just like, I'm over my own self talking about this so much. But tomorrow I'm going to wake up, do my workout. Well, I'll probably read in the morning and then do my workout in the morning because again, today I was like, I'm actually gonna get ready for the day and I'll do it in the evening. And I was on a good streak of doing it in the evening and just like not allowing myself the opportunity to say, I'm just not gonna do it. But that was like, I think the new year little kick that I had. So I need to just get into the routine and like, I need to just admit to myself that if I don't do something in the morning, it's not gonna get done. That's the person that I am and like, that's who I kind of will always be. I'm sure at some point I can change that, but I think that I had this other thought of like being able to do it in the evening because when I had time off work, I was able to do that. So anyway, it's fine, it's fine. But I'm gonna sit here and read for a little bit longer before I head off to bed to go read because if I read in bed, I will fall asleep. And I just want a little bit more time to stay up. My eyes feel heavy, but this book is really good and I want to get back to it and just stay focused a little. So that's where we're at. So I'm gonna read and then we'll head to bed and I'm gonna see you guys in the morning. Good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. I have these adorable little cups that I got from World Market forever ago. This one has snails. There's another one that has little mushrooms on it and I just haven't used them in so long. They're not dishwasher safe. So then I get lazy, but I think they're so cute. So I'm gonna make my coffee in this morning. I slept in a little. It's 7 again, which means, whoa, how long did I sleep? That means I slept for 9.5 hours, which that's kind of crazy. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love these little snails. If you guys are new to this channel at all, I am a little strange. I don't put ice in my iced lattes when I make them at home. I have really sensitive teeth and the ice is just too cold and then I don't want to take out a straw. And for some reason, I like it this way better. Like I've just gotten used to it. It just is creamier. I just add like a tad more milk and then it's just as cold as a latte and it doesn't get diluted. So that's my latte. So I mentioned to you guys already yesterday what my little plan for the day is. So right now I'm going to read for a little bit. Still reading One Dark Window. I'm obsessed. I'm at the point where I just have no interest in putting down this book. I don't feel like watching TV. Yesterday when I did get distracted with TV and my phone and stuff, I got to a point where I was like, this is not as fun as what I'm reading and I want to get back to reading. So I'm really enjoying the fact that I'm enjoying this book so much. In 2025, I just feel like I really struggled to find books that like really captured me in, and like it was just harder for me. I don't know why or like what was going on exactly, but I just feel like I didn't find a lot of books that I was obsessed with like I did in 2023 or 2024. But I think that there were just so many books that I was still discovering for the first time. Like when you read a romance novel for the first time and you have this like, oh my gosh feeling about what's going on in the story, it's very special to have that the first book or second book that you read. But by the time you've read 20 romance books, you read your 21st and you're like, oh, let me guess, they have to share a bed. Like it just, I think that it's just like the novelty wears off, and it has nothing to do with like the writing of the books or anything like that. It's just almost like the order in which I've read them. I will say though, there are definitely still some books that like will get me giddy, even though it's the same tropes that I always read. And I kind of feel the same about this book. Like there were parts where I forget what exactly happened when we met our male love interest, but basically it was like something a little bit more cliched that I've seen in other romanticities. But because of whatever is going on in this book and like all of the other things, I was like, that's fine. I don't care that it feels a little bit more cliche. This also was written, like I'm behind the times on this one. I don't remember when this one was published, but it's not like it was published within the last year. I'm definitely a little bit behind, so I would have probably been mind blown by some of this stuff a couple of years ago. But it's just so fun to experience that feeling again, because it's been harder and harder in more recent years to experience that, because I feel like it takes more for a book to make me feel that way. Whereas again, when I first started reading, it just like anything was exciting to me. Yeah, it's very different. Same thing with like twists in thrillers and stuff like that. Like if I see the same twist over and over again, then I'm gonna be like, oh, that was so unoriginal. Whereas the first time you see that type of twist, you're like, oh my god, that was crazy. Anyway, that's just my thought on reading in general as you continue to read. But it's not to say that there's not good books out there and like there's not new books that I can discover, and that's what I'm finding with this one so far. So I'm very happy. So I'm gonna get lost in this world for a little bit longer before I go and do my workout. I'm gonna have my latte and just kind of sit here and relax. I also meant to add into my little list of things that I'd like to do today, I want to do a little bit of editing so I could get ahead for the week. That would be really nice. If possible, I'd like to edit everything, and I'm thanking my past self for already having done some editing, but at minimum just like whatever I have for my Tuesday video, because then I won't feel rushed throughout the week. So I think that'll be a really nice feeling, because then I can get used to like just doing a little bit of editing every single night, and if I do that, then I won't have to sit down and edit for hours. Anyway, let's get back to it. I'm like in the middle of my chapter and I want to just continue reading, so let's get back to it. All right, the sun is officially out, so I am sitting on this little stoop that we have. I tend to sit here in the mornings because where the sun comes, it's like directly coming from this direction, so you can see that like our backyard is actually pretty shaded in the mornings, so it stays pretty cool. And right here, the sun is hitting directly, so then this ends up being actually a very warm spot, even though the rest of the backyard is kind of cold. I just got into some workout clothes so I can motivate myself to work out in a little bit, but I'm just kind of hanging out for right now. Ryan is about to walk pee. I might join them. Lately we've switched up our schedule because of my in-office days. So now Ryan does every morning and I do every afternoon. But on weekends, or like if I'm already working from home that day or whatever, sometimes I'll join them for the mornings. And then same on the weekends. Like sometimes, like yesterday, we went on a really long adventure, so he didn't really need an afternoon walk because he had already gone to the bathroom and gotten all his exercise. That's sort of how we've been running it, and I think it's been a lot more successful. But I'm gonna enjoy the morning because it's so clear out. It's supposed to be like 75 degrees today. The birds are out. I think that there's a nest in this tree that we have right here, because yesterday I heard them going crazy in there and I kind of want to find it, but I also don't want to disturb them. It's just so lovely this morning. So I'm gonna kind of take today as a bit of a slow day. Not that I didn't do that yesterday too, but it's Sunday and it just feels like I want to take advantage of the beautiful day. Okay, I've moved outside officially. I was sitting on this little stoop thing. My slippers are just everywhere. I decided to make this little blanket right here because now it's getting like so warm that over there I was overheating a little bit. I'm honestly just still reading. I was going to do my workout this morning and it's already noon because I've been so invested in this book. I like actually can't stop. I also, this bucket hat that I told you guys about last vlog, it's turned around right now. There's actually like a company logo on this other side, but I've been using it, keeping it close to the back door here. And I've been using it for when I want to read outside because I don't have like a hat handy. A lot of them are like in my car for when I go running or whatever. And I don't want like anything huge, but I just want something to be able to cover like a little bit of my eyes. The sun tends to like just be really bright right here. And then it's hard. Like I don't want to be squinting the whole time. So anyway, that's the update on the bucket hat. It's getting some use, but if I don't use it a lot, then I'll probably just donate it. I'm not gonna lie, because I think I just don't really love company swag generally. Anyway, those are my updates for the day. Ryan's just coming back from skating. He said he'll be home probably in like 30 minutes. He went with some coworkers this morning. He found like a little group of people at work that skate as well, or were interested in doing like not skateboarding but like roller skating, which sometimes you'll see at the skate parks. So I think he's gonna come back soon, but I think we're gonna just like take it easy today and do a few of those things that I had mentioned. I'm even gonna save my laundry for Monday because I work from home on Mondays, so I'll do that when I'm working because I don't have any meetings. So I'm gonna just keep it really relaxing today. Okay, it's about 1:30 now. I haven't checked in with you guys in a second because I've literally been reading all day, and it's so weird because I feel like my brain is like wanting to do something different. I've gone through all of the motions of my brain being like, oh, maybe I'm hungry, maybe I want to go out and do something, maybe I like literally anything except for just like focusing on the task that I'm doing. And I have no real plans for the day aside from like obviously like the little things that I've made up for myself that I wanted to do today, like potentially do my return, do my assessment, things like that. But like I don't have anything urgent going on. Like most of what I wanted to do today was just read and do a workout. And it's just like, it kind of proves to me how I struggle so hard to just like focus in on one task for a prolonged amount of time. I feel like I'm so used to shifting to different things that it's hard for me to just sit there and read all day. And I really wish that I could do that more often. So I've been trying really hard today to leave my phone in another room, just be able to like sit still and read for a little while and not get distracted very easily. And I've been loving my book, so I think that definitely helps. But I really want to slow down on the tasks that I'm doing and be more intentional about everything that I do. So anyway, today is like day one of me trying that out, and it's been difficult at times, but also very rewarding because I've definitely done way more than I think I normally do. Anyway, with all that being said, I think now I'm going to do my workout. Ryan and I talked about potentially, he bought these like little notebooks. I showed you guys notebooks that I bought him, but they weren't quite right. So I'm gonna return those, and that's what I have to return to Target. It's not urgent at all. It's more just an excuse to get out of the house if I need to. But he has new notebooks coming today, and we realized that we didn't buy any like little pencils or anything like that. We want to hand these notebooks out to some of our friends. So when I make my return, we may or may not pick up some other little items like that. TBD if we even do that today. He's going off and doing his music. He just got home from the skate park with his friends. So I think that we're both kind of using today as like completely our own day and like our own hobby type day. But either way, I think I want to just do my workout and get it over with because I do feel it looming over my head. And once I'm done with it, I can shower and get into comfy clothes and just like chill on the couch and read some more. So I think that'll be really nice to do. So I'm gonna get that done right now. Again, I'm like so sucked into my book. I think I have like roughly 100 pages left of it. So I do think that we'll be able to finish it today, and then I think once we finish that is when we'll get to our other tasks. But I've decided that I'm just prioritizing reading today because that's what I want to do on my Sunday. I just did my workout and I feel so much better. Actually, I need to get my watch off of the charger. It's actually a lot later now. It's 4 p.m. As usual, I got distracted with a few things. The little tiny notebooks that we ordered just came in, and I'm so excited because next week we're going to be hanging out with the little friend group that we thought it would be fun to do this little project with. So I don't remember if I fully mentioned it in the last vlog, but basically the idea of this project was that we would go to like different locations with our friends and just kind of like sit there and draw the location for a little bit. Maybe we would have like a little theme. So for example, it could be like discovering new bookshops around LA. And then we would go to each different bookshop and then, you know, try to draw something nearby or of the bookshop or whatever it may be. And then that way your little notebook is filled with those items, if that makes sense, those locations, if that makes sense. So we got the notebooks in. We were originally gonna go to Target to maybe get like little pencils or something that we could give everybody, but the reality is that I don't think either of us really wants to leave the house. We're both just like been really lazy today and just doing whatever we feel like doing. So Ryan's been playing music and now he's going and playing video games, and I've been practically reading all day, and now I've just done my workout and I showered. Normally I walk pee in the evenings, but I struck a little deal with Ryan and he's gonna walk pee in the evening and I'm going to go pick us up some food. So one of my little things for 2026 that I wanted to do was only have fast food once in a month at max. If I don't eat fast food, that's also okay. I just want to spend a little bit less money and I also just want to eat a little bit healthier. But tonight we both were wanting something a little bit fatty and a little bit delicious. So we're gonna pick up some Taco Bell. So I'm going to be the one who picks up Taco Bell and he is going to walk pee for me. So that is our plan right now. I'm going to read for a little bit. We're gonna pick up the Taco Bell around like 5-ish. So we have some time. It's only like 4 o'clock or something like that. So I'm gonna head off into the living room again while Ryan plays his video games. I'm going to just read for a bit and then we'll go pick up our food. And honestly, I think that's gonna be what we do for the day. It's been a really, really lazy day, but I have been loving every second of it. Awesome, thank you so much. Thank you. Alrighty, we ended up having our dinner and watching Big Fish. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Big Fish, but it's an older movie. I think it was directed or produced by Tim Burton. I don't know which one. I know Tim Burton was involved. I just don't remember if it was produced or written by him. But anyway, it has Ewan McGregor. I think that's how you say his name. I don't know any of... Anyway, you get the point. Such a good movie. I really loved it, and it was Ryan's first time watching it, so it was so fun. And it's a bit later now. It's like 6:45-ish, so I think I'm going to spend the rest of the evening just reading. P is here with me too. Hi! We're just spending some time together, so let's read as much as we can. I really think I can finish this book by tonight. I've truly been eating it up, but let's see. Don't remember how much time I have left of it because I thought I was going to continue reading earlier, but then it turned out that I started to watch a movie with Ryan. So I have about 4 hours left. I would end up going to sleep late, but I might be able to do it, so let's try. I'm gonna try my best to read as much as I can. I'm loving it so much, and I really want to start the next one. Good morning, you guys. It's Monday. You know, I did not complete a lot of the things that I said I was going to do yesterday. I didn't do my vacuuming, I didn't do my assessment, and I didn't do my laundry. I think those were the main things. I also did not finish my book. I'm so close to finishing, but I just couldn't do it last night. I was so tired. I've been trying on the weekends to stay up a little bit later, but I think because 5 days a week I wake up so early and go to bed so early, it's really hard for me to just like disrupt my schedule for 2 days. So I think I just need to own the fact that I wake up early now. Like, it is what it is, and like I have to just do it or not do it. Anyway, because I didn't do like half of the things I wanted to do or said I was going to do, I think we're going to continue the vlog into today. So this morning I'm just gonna read for a little bit. It's 7 right now. I woke up around 5:30 and I've been reading. I just actually got out of bed and like made my coffee and stuff. And around 8 I have to give P some medicine because at 9:40 he has to go to the vet. Today we're doing some vaccines for him, so nothing crazy. It actually has nothing to do with what happened in the last vlog where he ate that corn cob. So crazy. But he will be sedated, not like as heavily as he was last week, but he just has to take some medicine because he has like severe vet anxiety. So we just give him some medicine to calm him down, but then the second half of the day he's always just like out of his mind, like doesn't know where he is. So it's probably going to be a pretty relaxing day for him. He just needs to get updated on his rabies vaccine and that kind of thing. So anyway, that's sort of what we have planned for the day. It's technically a holiday, but my company has changed our holiday policy and now we have to like elect which days we want off for federal holidays, and we get up to 3. I don't really love our new PTO policy, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. So I chose to not have today off only because I just had 2 weeks off. So my first holiday will be in February instead. I think I chose one in February, June, and October because I was trying to like line it up so that they were with days that like there was like a longer gap in holiday, if that makes sense. Anyway, so that's the update. Everybody else has the day off today, and unfortunately I will be working, but I have the morning off because I have to take PE anyway, so it's fine. So I'm gonna get to reading. I'm gonna have my coffee, read some more, hopefully finish my book. If I don't finish it this morning, I'll definitely finish it today. Like, I'm at the point where I will 1000% finish this today, but I'm just sad that I didn't finish it yesterday. For some reason, there's something about having like a clean slate of like starting a book on a Monday morning. I just love it. I don't know why, but we're doing it today, so it's okay. We're gonna finish this book and hopefully start the next one. So good morning, happy Monday. Relax and pee. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be really warm today, right?
Okay, you guys, it's now 12:15. It's my lunch break. Honestly, today has been one of the easiest work days because everybody is on a holiday and it's not like a work day for most people. I think I'm going to quickly do my laundry because that's one of the items that I like desperately need to do, and if I basically don't do it today, it just makes it harder for me to be able to do it like during the work week. So there's a few things that keep accumulating here on the laundry machines as well. Like these shirts have stains, so I need to like use stain remover on them. This is like one of those dispensers for like making things smell nice, but I don't know if Ryan and I actually want it. This is like another little gag gift that we got. So I think I need to separate this stuff into like things that actually need to be cleaned. Like we have all of P's bow ties. If you guys didn't know, we have so many bow ties for P because we like to rotate them out throughout the year, but they're like pretty bad. Like they need to be washed. So like, look at this. This was one of his first bow ties ever. Look how crazy it looks. So this actually deserves to be here because that's gonna get washed. And I think I need to just like kind of clean this up a little bit and then also do the laundry. So I'm gonna do that. And then that way something can be going while I don't have to like be focusing on it, if that makes sense. Let's just get to it because it looks like a disaster right now. Like, do you see what I mean? Like, why do we always just leave stuff on here? It's so frustrating. All right, I'm still doing the laundry, so I apologize if it's a little loud, but I also just did my assessment, which I feel so good about. I've been needing to get that off my chest. I knew it was gonna take about 45 minutes, so I actually have one chapter left to read of my book, but I told myself that once I was done with my assessment, I could read it. So that's sort of like my little goal to myself, or my, reward. My reward to myself is that I get to read the last chapter of my book. The assessment's done, I feel so good. The last things I need to do today are vacuum, do my workout, and I need to finish editing. So I'm gonna finish my book first and then we'll get to the rest. But I'm also gonna make some like lunch dinner. I'm not really sure why, but I'm feeling really hungry today. So I'm gonna make something so that I can read while I eat and then go into the rest of the things that I have to do today so that I can finish before the workday ends, because honestly, there's like close to nothing happening today since it's a holiday. We're doing whatever we can around the house to prepare for the rest of the week. I feel like I failed at checking in with you guys like literally all day today, but it's the end of the workday now. Our dryer, I don't know if you guys can hear that, is so high pitched right now. I don't know what's going on or why it sounds like that, so I have to contact my landlord about that, and also something with our drains, but that's a later problem because I just don't feel like doing it right this second. I need to do some editing, so I think the course of action, oh, I finished my book. Oh my god, it was so good. I decided to rate it 5 stars. It's so fantastic. I'm so happy that I finished it today. Like, it's seriously so good. I think that the weight of fantasy versus romance was so perfect, and I love the way that it ended, and I'm so excited for the second book, so I cannot wait to dive into that. But before I do, I need to do my editing, I need to do my workout, and I need to vacuum. So my course of action is going to be edit, workout, vacuum, and then after I vacuum, I'll take my shower, get ready for the end of the day and that kind of thing. But I want to do my editing now because I will convince myself later that I don't feel like doing it, and once I'm done and I do my workout and stuff, then I can reward myself with more reading because I'm so obsessed with this series right now. So that's what we're gonna do. He is just like out of his mind right now. I feel like he just doesn't know where he is. The medicine, I feel like I gave it to him at 8 a.m. and I feel like just progressively throughout the day it gets like more intense for him. So he's very out of it. He wouldn't even go to the bathroom, but all he has to do now is relax. So that's okay. Okay, let's do our editing so we can get it out of the way. Because I haven't really, and I know that once I'm into it, I'm gonna really like it. So I know that I'm gonna love it, and if I'm not like super into the book. Hello you guys, it is the end of the night. We did practically everything that we set out to do. I finished my book. I am actually about to start my next book, which is the second in the series, Two Twisted Crowns, and I'm very excited about that. We did my workout, I just showered, did our laundry. What else did we say that we were gonna do? I don't remember everything else, but the only thing that we didn't do was vacuum, but I told Ryan that I would do it tomorrow, so it's okay as long as we do it tomorrow. I think I'm gonna start heading off to bed now. Like I said, I wanna start my second book, and just I'm feeling pretty tired right now, I'm not gonna lie. So I think that it'll be a good time to just, what? That didn't even make any sense. I feel like I had a pretty productive day, despite the fact that it was like a slow day at work. I feel like I did a lot around the house, and I feel like I did a lot just like for my own stuff. Oh, that was the other thing I did. I edited my video, which I'm very happy that I finished. So I am gonna start heading off, and that is all I have for today's video. So just wanted to officially say thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed to my channel and you like my videos, please consider subscribing. It really helps out my channel. And if there's ever anything that you guys want to see on this channel, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I always love to hear you guys' recommendations or thoughts on my channel or anything like that. I love to hear from you guys. I think you can probably tell that I'm pretty tired because I don't even know what else to say. So I'm gonna leave it at thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.